So what is this for?
Just for fun.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Lucas.
And I am Luke.
And we are Binge Meat. We've been doing a lot of reaction videos lately, and we have another one for you today.
We are going to do Dak's coronavirus because that's pertinent in these times.
Quote unquote, state of emergency. We did a Dax one. Who did a Dax one last week?
Well, we did Tom McDonald featuring Dax.
Yes.
Which I don't know much about Tom, and I know nothing about Dax until I saw that. So
this is your first
actual Dax video I've ever watched. Yeah.
Coronavirus. All right, let's get into it. Let's do this thing.
I thought they did say that.
I'm pretty sure they did say that.
Oh, he said it way before they did.
Oh, shit. In
127. Okay.
Oh, because he circled it. Good for you,
Okay.
Dax. He knew some shit. He was like, we're all going to die. Good for you.
The next week is going to be our Pearl Harbor moment. It's going to be our 9/11 moment. It's going to be the hardest moment for many Americans in their entire life.
Yeah, this quarantine has got me feeling like I'm locked in a prison. I got coffins for these beats, they better stay at a distance. Went to Costco for some tissue, they said 2 was the limit. I saw a granny try to get, I had to fight her to get it. Everybody's turning animalistic.
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
Did he just say he had to fight a grandma?
He fought a grandma, and the visual was for toilet paper. It's awesome.
I don't think, probably should have done that there, Dax. You look kind of jacked, bro.
Right? Like, I bet you he got the toilet paper.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
He's spitting all hard. He's going hard right now.
Yeah,
Like, straight out the gate, going hard.
Yeah.
I really, if you go back and you look at the shot where he's sitting there and his own music videos playing in the old TV.
Where was that? Back here?
Nope. It's just like a couple seconds back.
Oh, right there.
He was in his
What's
own
the limit?
TV.
I saw a granny try to get, I had to fight her to get it. Everybody's turning animalistic. No,
I don't know. I saw it. He was in his own TV. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It looked good.
supplies, no food, next the world's going cannibalistic. Going crazy, we all stuck on our phone. The quarantine, Macaulay Culkin's, this a movie. We all home alone. We got bills, Mr. Gates. I wonder how the doctors feel. They gon' have to go see Dr. Phil, Mr. Gates. By the way, if you've ever talked behind my back, that shit's okay. I might get sick if you come say it to my face. This shit's a pandemic, certified crisis. I remember when Corona was a beer and not a man-made virus. I remember getting...
Okay, so I don't know this guy much at all either. So the beat is very reminiscent of like Dr. Dre and
I was
Eminem.
gonna say like
Right.
90s like hip hop.
Yeah, 90s and early 2000s hip hop. Like I'm not sure if is all of his stuff like this. Like he's kind of old school. He's like a bars. He does bars instead of like party tracks or something. Or does he have party tracks or something? If you know, leave it in the comments or leave something else that he's done in the comments. And we'll react to
look at that one. Yeah.
But the
I
beat
like it
is
so
very, very like late 90s, early 2000s, kind of like 50 Cent's whole album that he did, the first one.
Right, because I've listened to that whole thing a lot.
Have you? No. It's a good album. It's a good album.
I was raised on like the original Chronic.
Oh, okay.
And, like some of the older stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Sick wasn't shit. Now we panic when we cough, sneeze, or feel like we got any type of sinus. What we do now? Only option is to pray. If you don't want to be 6 feet under, stay 6 away. Stay home, hide your kids, wash your hands, be safe. It's like a Greyhound bus and it's stopping in every state. Ain't it funny? How them kids think it's funny and they want to go and play on spring break. Stupid kids, they gon' sleep in a bed that they made and then be mad when them same springs that they had break. Can't escape, shit is viral. I was on it way before it hit the news. This is man-made, clickbaited, automated views. This is way more deadly than the flu, way stronger than the devil. Even he couldn't empty the church.
I feel like that hasn't been established as true yet.
What?
That more deadly than the flu.
Yeah.
It's deadly, but it's not more deadly than the flu yet.
I think it could be. But
we don't social distance from the flu, and we are social distancing from this, so maybe the death toll should be a lot higher.
Right.
I don't know.
I think it would be.
He's definitely going hard though.
He's going super hard, and like at the more I listen to it, I'm like, okay, does this guy listen to a lot of M? Because like this whole thing is very reminiscent of something Eminem might have done. Maybe he probably wouldn't have done the coronavirus thing, but I'm saying his flow and stuff, like a lot of his cadence and stuff, is kind of M-ish. You know, I don't know if he's a big fan of him. Maybe he hates him. Maybe he's one of the people who kind of have a little bit of him in it, but they also hate him, because there are people who are like that, where they're like, I hate Eminem, and you're like, you sound like Eminem. But,
like, no, I don't.
No, I don't. But,
Stop.
He's like, if he's this good, then he probably does like him. Just because, you know, when people are actually good and like actually spitting some shit, they're like, I like him. Like even
Agreed.
MGK likes M.
Right.
Like,
Who doesn't? Like, how can you not? You
Because-
just have to be a straight hater.
We should do an M one. We haven't done one.
We
on
haven't.
yet. Huh. All right, let's keep.
Let
going.
us know if you want an M reaction,
And which one?
and I will be a total fanboy during said reaction.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
All right.
You a fool if you think it's fake. Onset symptoms after 14 days until your lungs fail and you suffocate. Assisted respiration by a ventilate. Mass population declutteration. A reason to eliminate from Africa to Italy, Nigeria to Sicily. This virus 5G and has global connectivity. Thieving in the night as it creeps in your vicinity and robs you of your basic motor function capabilities. So my task, before the world panics and runs out of all the masks, before discrimination of Asians becomes something we let pass, forgetting that the problem stems from something we can't grasp. Before you yell conspiracy, before you tweet at Donald like it's really gonna fix the situation, but you have no validity. Before the stocks plummet, before every industry realizes that it's workers who slave actually run it. Before total lockdown and depression and anxiety and long nights alone with no contact with society. The riots, the tanks, 90 days of sobriety and social validation.
So what I gotta say, that's a good shot, and like, just cool that they did that, and the fact that they have 3, they built 3 to put him in 1.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they might have already been built.
possibly, but you know what? He probably borrowed them from someone who does magic, like an underwater straitjacket kind of deal. That's what that looks like.
I'm gonna go with maybe on that.
What's impressive about this to me is that the rhyme scheme is on point. He remembers all of his lyrics, and this shit just like was what, about a month ago?
Yeah, the turnaround time for this video had to be pretty quick.
Like real quick. So he had to write it, rhyme all this shit, put it all together into something that makes sense and has facts, and he remembered all of it for the video and made the video and put it out all within probably a month.
The only issue I have with that is this is obviously professionally shot.
Right.
So how are you social distancing during?
Oh, they probably had like a really long, far away lens.
Maybe. doubt it.
Doubt it.
Doubt it.
Doubt it.
But that being said,
He does have a mask on.
he has a mask on.
Yeah, so I think
If they were staying sanitized during the process,
right, and he's in
he
a
didn't
box.
he didn't shake anybody's hand.
No, he said, hey man, thanks for coming through and doing the. Oh, got it.
And
sorry.
no.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, all jokes aside, I like it so far. Let's
Me too.
finish it
I
up
like
and
the
see-
beat a lot.
Yeah, it's just so
It's old school hip hop beat.
so old school hip hop, and like if the rest of his stuff's like this, I'm down.
Off IG notoriety before you go crazy. Way before you choose the worst time in mankind to have an unplanned baby. Just know we're all part of the remedy. We on the same team, and Corona is the enemy.
Dude, that line right there about the unplanned baby got me dying.
Society, the riots, the tanks, 90 days of sobriety and social validation off IG notoriety before you go crazy. Way before you choose the worst time in mankind to have an unplanned baby. Just know we're all part of the remedy. We on the same team, and Corona is the
mankind
enemy.
to have an unplanned baby. Oh, that's so good.
Stay home, be safe.
That's the shot
look
I'm
out for
talking
each
about.
other.
He's got it's so good for him to be sitting in that chair while he's
Right.
rapping his own video. Like,
Yeah.
that's just dope.
And it's put in there really well.
Yeah.
Like the green screening on that. I've
great.
seen people do this before. Well, we did it.
We did it in a
We did
video.
it in a
Yeah.
video.
And it's not that good.
It's not that good.
Right.
Like that's
I
phenomenal.
mean, ours looked good, but not.
And the camera moves. So like, all right. So here's the thing about this. Like, if you guys care at all, so if this was a perfectly square TV,
Yep.
a lot easier
Yes.
with the having, especially when it's moving. But this, with all these curves, like this is all curved
Well,
out.
here's just my editing videographer standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
The shot that they used, they used the mask around more of the TV.
Okay.
So like it's not just the screen of the TV.
Oh, you're saying that they masked in like probably a good.
It's a
chunk
layer.
Of the TV.
Yeah, I think the TV itself is probably
Like so you think
more
this
of
is
a
like
mask?
just a box, and then they masked out like
that.
most
Either
of this.
it's either that or the easier way would actually be to put the green screen inside of the TV before you even
Right.
set it.
Oh, you can see right here. This is it.
That's what I'm
That,
thinking. There's
you
like
know?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
okay.
I
That
think they
makes a
just
lot of
masked
sense.
a little bit more than just the screen.
Man,
Not that you guys care about that's.
that's something
I do videos. He produces music, and we're trying to break down exactly how they would have done that. If you make the mask bigger than the screen, then you can. It's more of an inlay for that video shot.
Right. Oh, I totally get what you mean. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, that was Dak's Coronavirus State of Emergency official video.
Binge meet out.
Binge meet out.
Like and subscribe as always.
Yeah.
So what is this for?
Just for fun.